Hello, how's it going, people of YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to EA Sports PGA Tour, and we're going to continue on with the career mode now. Quickly, just going to get into my player, and just to show you my bag. So, obviously, we've made it to the PGA Tour. If you watched the last video, you would know that. So, as you can see, I do have different bags. Bag 1 and 2 are my tour bags. These are my online bags that I've got. So I've changed clubs. I'm trying to kind of work out. I know the Apex Hound does some challenges in his videos, and I may do the same related to the clubs I have in my bag at the moment. So at the moment we have the Stealth. Is it TaylorMade Stealth 2 driver? Which actually was really quite nice. The model details in these clubs is really nice, to be honest. So that's what we've got driver wise. I don't. I'll maybe go and see. I don't have the 3-wood yet. I've got Ping, I've got a PXG, and I think that's it. And I've got the EA Sports one. Irons, we've got these absolutely gorgeous TaylorMade P7 MB irons. Just a thing of beauty. Just a thing of beauty. And then we've got these TaylorMade kind of, I don't know what you'd say, high toe raw wedge. Probably like a bronze colour type of thing. And then I've got the Scotty Cameron putter and the Titleist ball. So that's going to be my club selection. And as you can probably see there, just to kind of go over, I don't have any bag spec upgrades. If you look at my skills set, you can see that, that kind of slightly darker kind of gold colour is the specs, and we don't really have much. We don't have any points to spend. I'm quickly going to go to the store. I just want to see what's new. I don't think there's anything really new. Yeah, probably got most of that stuff. I want to go to equipment because I want to see how much it is for the TaylorMade 3-wood. What it is there? 1,500. I don't have enough. But that's the 3-wood, which we're probably going to get at some point. But yeah, what you can actually see, like the model detail is really pretty good. I think the model detail in this part is not. I think it could be better, especially when you get to the irons. Are to me the worst because in the 3-wood you actually see the sole, so you can actually see that's a PXG. There's a Ping, blah blah blah. But the irons are just like. Yeah, the iron model could do with being turned around so you see the back of the club. Well, there's the Ping blueprints and the Cobra King to it. What are they like? Yeah, I quite like the look of the Ping. The Ping's quite a nice looking club. That may be another sponsor that we take up, but we have went with TaylorMade for the start of our PGA Tour career. Just checking the putters out. So yeah, we can't afford to buy the 3-wood or the 2-wood for the bag I've got. So let's go into career mode and career settings. I've got 95 at the moment, and I haven't actually went into the schedule yet, so I haven't really activated the tournament. So I'm thinking, I don't know. I think we go with 95. I think 95 is a good difficulty. I mean, we could all go another 5 up to 100, but I do have the AI pairings on, which I think is going to be quite interesting. And we're doing quick. Obviously, major events full. The players will do full, and the FedEx Cup playoffs will do full. We may select 1 or 2 tournaments that we will play full, like perhaps Bay Hill. Like these, we probably won't. Phoenix Open, maybe a full tournament. Genesis, I don't know. Definitely, probably going to do maybe maybe Bay Hill, maybe the Genesis, maybe the stuff that we need to that we have to kind of qualify for. We might do the players, obviously. Yeah, we'll do that. We have qualified for the players, which is quite interesting. But let's basically just jump into this and see what happens. I have changed my outfits. I've went with the Masters outfit for round 1. I think round 2 is either the US Open, and then I have the Open, and then I have the Players Championship. So I'm kind of going with that theme till I get like more tops and stuff. Because at the moment I don't really have too much. So Tony Finau is our playing partner. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's do this. I should have checked the tournament settings of the course.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present this first step on the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From La Quinta, California and PGA West, it's the opening round of the first tournament of the new year, the American Express.
Scoring at the moment is pretty easy. I think they've just really started. They've just teed off, so not a lot of holes
on the
played.
right foot. What better place to do it than
Gorgeous
right here
looking
in La
course,
Quinta,
actually.
as we see what's going on here in round 1.
A course I've not really played. There's a lot of courses I've not played a full round yet.
Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard.
Yeah, here we go. 4 holes left. First hole we played.
We head to the tee.
Oh, do we do the
first?
Do I do my token thing? I'm just what I'm going to do is
first ever tournament as professional on the PGA Tour. Now, you played a number of years on the European Tour before coming stateside.
So I've got this
take
app.
Me back. What do you remember about your professional debut?
Oh, it's huge.
What I'm going to do is just spin the wheel.
19, and just how nervous you get. I
I'll
was
maybe take a video of this.
I had some friends that were professional golfers, and they took me aside and they said, "Listen, you got 2 arms, you got 2 legs. You're just like everybody else in the field. Don't give in to them."
So here we go. Let's spin the wheel.
The nerves too. You know, you feel like you're in somebody else's body, but they said the other bit of advice I got.
Ooh, right, it's on hard, so which means we've got to hit 4 greens in regulation.
So great advice too.
I need to take notes. What I might do is I may just get my notes open and potentially just write this down. So got a new pad open. Right, let's go. Let's do this. Probably not really going to engage the power drive here. I think we just want to get us in the fairway. So tailor-made clubs. That's our kind of like designated clubs that we're going to go with. We actually had the PXGs for
decent break. It finished in the first cut.
The beginning of our career. So here we go. Here's Big Tone. Big Tony. He's thinking about it. Anytime, Tony. Yep, here he goes. Oof. Sounded powerful, but I don't think he hit it like full beans.
Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We are looking at 126 yards. Will get you to the front of the green, but it's 132 if you're going to go for the flag. And the pin is in the front portion of the green.
Okay.
Straight out of the gate. That's a great iron shot. In close.
He's happy. So he should be.
Just off the fairway. This is second.
Right, first cut, 2 inches above our feet. We are 110 to the pin. I mean, how much is this going to spin? I think it's maybe spin a little bit. Maybe embrace the spin, as they say. Let's go. First shot in the PGA Tour, or the first approach. It's going a little bit to the left. Yeah, it's not not the best of shots, to be honest. Yeah, slow clap there from the guy in the red. So that's us. We're not going to get a token. Our spec token is gone. We needed to hit every green in regulation, so that's that out the window. After a good start. I fancy a little chip here. Maybe just bounce it. We've got the 7. Let's get the 60-degree wedge. Do we want to hit it high? Maybe just get it there. Let's see where we need to go. Oh, almost hold it. Does run by a little bit, but
well,
I'm quite liking the chips now.
But it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
We should be inside Tony's marker. I don't think this actually breaks. I don't think it breaks as much as what I've got there. I think it's left edge. Right edge, sorry. Good putt, good putt.
That for a little early round.
Tony's in coast, so he's got a chance for a birdie.
And he'll stay at even par.
Which you would reckon he would make, because it wasn't a difficult putt. Oh, Tony, come on, are you serious?
Those are the ones that'll drive you crazy.
Like Tony misses from a couple of feet. Never start for Big Tony.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he'll stay at level par.
Right, on to the second, another par 4. So early days on the leaderboard, only a couple holes played.
New season, this Palm Springs area weather is almost ideal every single year. It's kind of like golf in a dome. So what's the secret to being successful on desert courses like this? Because we've seen
Tempted really to go out a little bit of a power drive here.
Rich, you nailed it. Dome-like conditions means everybody's
going to
go
low,
here. Not really worrying about cross breezes. Plus, add that in that it's a relatively flat track. That means there's no elevation changes really to consider. Green's also relatively flat, so get that ball on the putting surface. Greens aren't overly quick, but really anything inside 20 feet, you're going to have a good look at it. And don't keep looking at that leaderboard, because if you think you're going to make birdies, everybody else is doing the same thing. Pedal to the metal.
Minus 5.4%, so he's under swinging a little bit.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is.
But he does find the fairway, so
set up just fine.
Can't say much more than that.
Just over 90 yards, all that's left here for his second.
Right, Big Tony was in close the first hole. Doesn't get a huge amount of spin.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Now, we are in the rough
here, so he'll try to muster up something for his second.
Okay, we're close enough for the. I think the pitch. I feel like taking a little bit off. I think the pitch. Let's see what other shot ideas we've got here. Yeah. I think the pitch is really the best shot to play here. I think we just take a tiny bit off it. It's way above our feet, so you would think it's going to cut over a touch. Sit. It just rolls on. I thought I might roll a little bit,
but in all, Frank, not a bad spot to be playing from.
No, I agree, Rich. I mean, they made sure they got out of the thick stuff, which is the game plan, right? It's probably a little unlucky. It just bounced that extra bounce.
I'm really tempted to chip
that
this.
First cut.
Although the Texas wedge is promising as well. I think we'll go with the Texas wedge here. 2 inches down. We're probably going to need a little bit extra coming over the fringe. It's going to turn just a touch. Didn't really turn at all.
Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by.
Missed opportunity there.
This is
quite a quiet start initially in the PGA Tour. Big Tony's got a putt for birdie. He drains it.
Oh yes,
so he makes that from the last hole.
It's birdie here at number 2, and he'll get it to within 2. That finished off for par here at the second.
Right, 2 holes in. Quiet start. We've actually missed 2 greens in regulation.
Next up,
we needed to hit 4 because we did pull the hard difficulty for the tokens.
Best to hug the right side off the tee to avoid the large fairway bunker on the left.
Okay, should be Big Tony to go first. Big Tony had the birdie at the last hole. He's 1 under. He's 2nd place. Calculating a little bit. It should be okay.
And that will do just fine.
Right. I'm tempted to go with the power drive. Why not? So new club nerves maybe. That should find the fairway. Yep, first fairway of the PGA Tour career mode. No, first fairway of our
Frank, what's the best way
PGA
to get at this whole location career here at number 3?
If there's a desired shot pattern, it's a little draw off the tee and a little draw in. And the reason why, if you look at the shape of that green, it's on a 45-degree angle to the left. So it really does suit the shot coming in from the right. And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
119 left to the hole. Hole
good
cut
number.
Right in the middle.
Again, how much spin? I'm going to go by a little bit. I mean, you reckon it is going to nip back a touch. Come on, baby. Spin a little.
Coming in with just a bit too much heat.
Didn't really spin. The greens seem quite soft. We were anticipating a little bit of spin back, but
circle, this for birdie.
Didn't get it. So Big Tony here's got 33 footer. Breaks obviously from the right. Well, looking good. Ooh.
Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it was just a fraction off line.
Got a chance to pull one back in Big Tony. Right, here we go.
Putt from 16 feet.
It's actually pretty decent. Slightly down. Little bit of break. Let's get dialed down. Oh, didn't turn as much. Getting close but no cigar.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the 3rd. And he'll remain right
I think we're going to have to rely on simulated meat for this round. We could.
So that safely in.
I thought he missed that.
Here at the 3rd. And he'll stay right where he is.
So Mitchell's 3 under through 9.
Par 3, and it's the first one of the day. The 192-yard four.
Par 3.
Trouble is that large
Big 20 to tee up.
Right side, and I think obviously you would rather be long than short here.
He's tugged it a little bit to the left.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot.
Sat down pretty quick. Right. What would do? Again, how much bounce are we going to get? As a 5-iron? Yeah, the clubs look absolutely amazing. You would anticipate a little bit of roll, but oh, get down, ball, get down. Oh yeah, okay.
Without
having those club specs on, you really don't get the same effect of the ball. Maybe played a little bit ropey so far. I don't think I'm going to pitch this. I prefer the pitch. I like how it rolls out. We've got 60-degree wedge selected, so it's fairly level at our feet. I think maybe just anticipate for that little bit of break, maybe. Oh, I've hit that a bit too firm. Oh, it's went by a little bit. Oh, we're giving ourselves a little bit of little tricky par putt. Not good.
Tough to see any break in this, maybe slightly
hit that
to the
way
right,
too hard.
Putting back up the hill, so gotta keep up the speed.
Tony drains it.
Oh yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. Quite a bit of break. Hard to really anticipate how much this is going to break, but yeah, we needed more. We probably need a little bit more pace on it as well. Oh, bogey! Not a good start.
Finished off. It is a bogey here at 4.
So we bogey.
And he's going to fall out of red figures back down.
Simulated me gets to +1, so. Well, he's still playing,
Our featured golfer well back after round 1, and now likely in a fight.
Oh, we're way behind.
I think they were in a different zip code today, Rich.
Yeah, we didn't really do ourselves any favours. We were 1 over par for our half.
Our cherished featured player,
and
not that good today.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA
actually, they're not bad. They got
PGA
1 under,
Tour.
but
thanks for
not
coming
great.
along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters.
So quite a nervous start from me. We didn't really utilise our 4 holes. We should have. That chip really got us into a little bit of problems. We missed the par putt, which gave us the bogey. But not a good start from us. So here we go into the second round. See where the cut line's going to possibly. Projected cut line is 1 under par. What we are. Our current score is even par. We're through round 2. Current hole's the 4th, so we've simulated and we've got this whole Scotty Scheffler on board. Right, here we go. We need a solid few holes. How many holes do we have?
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From sunny La Quinta, California, live second-round coverage of the opening tournament on the tour schedule, the American Express. What a great time of year to be here in La Quinta.
Par 4. It's the 4th hole. It's a par 3. So this is the one that we just played. So
perfect as we check our day 2 leaderboard.
We should have a little bit of a heads up.
Lashley is the leader. He's at 9 under. We get into the action here, starting at the par 3 4th. So
right,
as
we'll
we
get 4
continue
holes
along with this second round coverage of the American Express, our featured golfer playing in their first ever PGA Tour event. Some ups and downs yesterday.
I think we hit this.
Showed here and there.
It did roll, but we're into the wind slightly.
Nerves really, Rich. You know, that was a choppy round, but you know, if I look beyond that,
it was
I
choppy.
see a little bit of a rough diamond. Going to take a little polishing, but deep down.
Oh baby, come on! Oh, that's better. That's what we want. Come on!
That's quality shot right there, just left of the hole.
That's better. So it's a US Open outfit for round 2 I've got. I think the Open is round number 3. Here's all puffy cheeks. Old Scheffler. He rolls into the rough.
He hung that out there to the right, and the green can't hold it.
So, what's he going to do? Little chip. Ooh, he almost holds it.
Oh, is that any good?
Yeah, he's quite puffy in the
That was
cheeks, I
tracking
think.
pretty well too. That could have gone in for the same
Right,
price.
golden opportunity. I'm going to put a little bit on this just to get it rolling to the pin. It is not much. I think it's just outside the left. Come on, let's go.
That's a
Birdie.
well-played
Good
hole.
start.
It's a birdie here at 4. And that's gonna
Gets
help
us to
his
the
chances
projected
to
cut
play
line
the
of 1
weekend,
under.
as currently he's
Chef was
hovering
+1.
right around the
Oof.
cut line. So this, the second round of the American Express, our featured golfer we're following here, really turned some heads in that first ever round on the
Scotty
PGA
struggling.
yesterday. What'd you see?
Just saw a complete player, Rich. I know the golf course yields itself to low scores, but take that aside. When you drive the ball well, hit iron shots like that,
Right, we've not played this hole. We finished hole number 4 yesterday.
You know, Rich, I'm always looking for a new name. Might have just found one.
Par 5 as well, so it's a dangerous hole to attack, kind of. Well, still getting into these new clubs. No, it's not turning as much as I
This
thought.
starting toward the right side.
Come on, find the fairway. First cut is not too bad. Is that on the fairway? First cut. First cut's okay. I'll take that. Nope. Duck hunt.
That's up the left side.
Oh, it's a brave line. Oof.
That's going to be okay. Didn't want to try to go over the pond, so a safe play to the right and a good tee shot here at 5. So that first round as a professional didn't quite go as planned. Nota Begay the third was following the action. Nota, how does a young golfer rebound?
Well, it was the first round and the first event of what is going to be a very long season. Player just has to come back, figure out what went wrong.
I think we go a little bit of safety.
Get things moving back
We
in the
do
right
a little
direction.
bit of risk as well,
build
but
some momentum headed
need to be
into
careful with this one.
what's going to be a very demanding season.
Right, we do overswing it, which is good. We didn't want to underswing. I'd rather be long, but on the green. Okay, we get into the rough. Ain't too bad.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin
Played that
on
shot with quite a lot of safety.
almost like took
The
that
last
first
thing we want to
bounce
do
and
is
just
dump it in the
ricocheted
water.
forward.
You know, we've got a good chance of making a birdie. Let's just make the birdie and move on. The eagle, it's not worth trying to risk it for the eagle. Scotty's going for the
Starting
pin.
right, got to be careful over there.
Scotty. He's in the water.
Nope, just not enough earth there to slow that ball down, and it is going to wind up in the hazard. So he'll take the drop and now go about trying to somehow
we need to be
save
careful.
par, and this will be his third to the par 5.
Obviously, we don't want to run out. I kind of like the pitch shot. It's kind of tried and tested. I think I'll just go with the pitch shot. If I'm brutally honest, I was going to go with the chip, but you be careful with this one. It could get away from us a little bit. Well, sit. I'll tell you one thing, that the old butt cheeks were tight there. I'm not going to lie. So Chef was, I mean, he's dropped that in a perfect place. I suppose he did bounce. Did he bounce in the sleepers?
Just use the putter to make sure you get the line.
It's a bit
this
cheeky.
One goes down for a birdie.
It should be an easy birdie conversion from here.
For birdie.
Yeah, pretty easy. Make the birdie.
Back-to-back birdies here.
So good start. We get to 2 under par.
And he moves it to 2 under par.
All we can do is play our 4 holes as good as we possibly can.
5-yard par 3-6, one of the most intimidating holes at PGA West. Water on the right, but a big bailout area to the left if you want to play it safe. The PGA Tour season kicking off here at PGA West in La Quinta, California. And we're back at it next week. Frank will make the 2-hour drive down to La Jolla and Torrey Pines outside of San Diego for the Farmers Insurance Open. Just such a good time of year, isn't it?
Man,
it certainly is. It's just stunning. I mean, rain, hail, or shine, this is just a beautiful part of the world. If you don't like beautiful countryside and coastline,
baby, that
there's
is
something wrong. This is gorgeous.
I'll tell you one thing, and I'm not going to lie here, that playing out here actually looks like a really good call. I'll tell you one thing, you would need big balls to go for that pin. Right, I think we just play out here. I think we play it with a little bit of power, but we play this safe. A bit overswing, I'm not really caring as long as it's dry. Yeah, we could have done without going into the rough, but
ooh, didn't want to take on the water.
Yeah, it means we'll get maybe a semi-tricky chip down
and into the rough.
Oh, Chef was away. Oh, it's quite a brave shot. I mean, to go for that pin, don't get me wrong, it's very tempting, but you know, if we were a couple of shots above the cut line, I might have went for it. But I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got a really difficult. It's not that difficult a chip. We just need to get it right. You know, judging the kind of rollout distance here, but it should be pretty good. That should probably have done no, do you know what? I'm going to stick with the pitch. I've kind of worked the pitch shot quite a lot, and I know that the rollout distance of it, that's maybe not too good. I could have done with aiming it a little bit further up.
So it is not easy to get one close. That is a great shot here.
But at least we've got a putt for par.
Welcome in, Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, thanks, Rich. This is a pretty straightforward putt overall, but we are going up a gentle slope. Needs an extra bit of gas.
He probably needed that.
Yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
Okay, we've got a very slight little break. It's probably the right edge. Yep.
Yeah, that is well read.
I've noticed that I put my putting skill up. It's like I've got a couple of blocks on it, and it's actually a lot more. It's better since putting the skill point on it.
Par 4/7 with water down the right side.
Right, this is our last hole. So we're 2 under par for 3 holes so far, which is pretty good. I think in this one, I don't think it's drivable. It's Sheffer. That's right, he did get the birdie in the last hole. It's a brave line. That is a super... Still is a brave line. Holy baloney. Yeah, that's 270 out to there. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you could play for this and just like take the bunker, or you know, I mean, maybe you could bounce it out over here, but I don't really think it's worth it. I mean, even the power drive 2-woods maybe too much. Let's just hit the 3-iron. Get it in the fairway. I think the 2-wood might have ran out, to be honest. I mean, I'd rather have it like a clear fairway. We could probably have picked a better place to put it, but 95 yards is pretty good. It's a good number. But again, backspin wise, did we get a lot of backspin with this? Something would say to me that we're not going to get, so let's take a little bit off it. Slopes below our feet. Maybe aim a bit here. Oh, that's an underswing by 4%. That's quite a big margin. Yeah, that would have been really good. If that had been hit perfect, or close to a swing, intended swing power, excuse me, hiccup, and a cough, it would have been perfect. That's probably where we should have been. Now, I think the chip shot here is actually the better shot to play. The Texas wedge, that slope, I think that's going to be quite difficult. So, I'm expecting a little bit of roll out here. Expecting a little bit of slope as well off this lie. Oh, I didn't hit it. Oh, I chickened out. Right, that wasn't a good chip.
A dead-on look here for birdie.
Maybe the Texas wedge would have been better, to be honest. Oh, Chef was moving in the right direction.
That one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th.
So we kind of fail a little bit towards the end of our round.
5 feet left.
So Chef was, I think, is tied with us.
In for par here at 7.
Oh, 6 under par. Is that his finished round? Hold on a minute.
So our featured golfer here,
6 under.
Through the first 2 days,
so
safely through to the weekend.
I don't know.
Squarely in the
when I finished that hole,
that's right, Rich. Get off to a good start tomorrow. Throw a few birdies
and my scorecard came up. I actually saw my final round of 6 under par. So I saw that before it was simulated.
For Nota Begay,
I would say it's annoying, but maybe that's something
Rich
that
Lerner
they need
saying,
to fix.
We'll see you next time on EA Sports.
So I'd imagine that we do make the
Tour.
cut. Scotty Scheffler finishes 3 under par. Let's check the leaderboard. So we're tied 16th. Cut line is still, projected cut line at this moment in time is still 1 under par. We were, 2 under par when I finished. So scorecard wise, I mean, we did okay. We didn't make any bogeys. But simulated me, I actually did pretty well. 4 under par in the back stretch. So that is us. We are going to make a first cut. I think the scores, I'm quite happy with the scores. 11 under par's leading, which is fairly accurate. I think that's pretty decent. So making the cut, we do get a trophy, which is good. So I'm not going to enter that square, because once you enter that square, you kind of start the next round, because we possibly could, if we wanted, change the scores, the difficulty level. But I think at the moment that's actually pretty decent. I think 11 under par leading. We're 5 shots back, so I'm pretty happy with that. But anyway, that is going to do it for rounds 1 and 2 of the first opening tournament of our PGA Tour career. And I'm quite happy with how we played. We did miss a couple of shots, I'm not going to lie, but one could say that it was a nervous start. Anyway, take care, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.